Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will explore how to estimate automatically normalized difference water index using qGIS environment. To do this, I'm going to use a plugin named RS&GIS for estimating NDWI. For the first step, I need to provide you a brief explanation regarding this index and also how it's estimated based on different Sentinel Landsat data. For example, here we have normalized difference water index. For Landsat 8 data, it's working based on band 3 and band 5. You can see here, if you want to use the other Landsat series data, you can use this combination. However, I'm going to use this one. And also here we have another information and about how we have to interpret NDW values. For example, here from 0.2 to 1 is water surface, and you can see the other parts. They are useful when you want to classify this index that we will, let's say, interpret after calculating this index. Okay, in the next step, I'm gonna back to my qGIS environment. As I said before, I'm going to use RS and GIS plugins. In order to add plugin and install plugin in qGIS, you can use plugins, manage and install plugins, search for the target plugin. For example, here is RS and GIS. A brief explanation regarding this plugin is available here. Its capability in estimating LSD, NDWI, NDWI. In order to install, I need to click on Install Plugin. And from here, we can see it's installed successfully. Okay. Click on that in order to open it. As the input data, we have three options: compressed file, extracted file, and folder containing the extracted data. I've tried these two and they are now working. However, I'm going to use this one, compressed file. And before using that, we need to do some preparation that I will show you in the next step. If you have an study area as the shapefile, you can use it here. Otherwise, you can leave it in default. The second part is related to ignoring no data values. The other one is related to excluding clouds that are available, maybe are available in your Landsat data, or let's say the other sensors. The most important part is related to extra derived outputs that I'm going to use this one, NDWI. And also here we have some information that they are so important. For example, support. It means that this plugin is supporting Landsat 8 data level 1, not level 2. If you download and try to use level 2, it's not going to work for you. For this purpose, it's important to note that we need a level 1 of Landsat 8 data and also the other Landsat series data. Okay, it's enough right now. I'm going to back to my browser in order to download Landsat 8 data. For this purpose, I'm using USGS Earth Explorer that I will provide the link of this website in the caption of this video. From logging, I can log in into my account. If you don't have any account, you need to create a new one. This is my username and also this is my password. Click on sign in. In the next step, I need to define an study area that includes water bodies. By clicking on the targeted area, you can define your study area. From date range, we need to define a specific date. First of August until the end of August. In the next step, I have to define my data sets. Look for Landsat collection level 1, this one, and select Landsat 89. By clicking on results, it's going to list all available data for this period. Okay, very good. Check the clouds. Then you can select one of these. For example, this one is good. By clicking on download, it's going to start to download your Landsat 8 image. In the new opened page, you can use product option. Here, download product. Click on that. Wait 4 seconds. Okay, very good. Right now, I need to define the output folder. From my desktop, I created a new folder. The name is this one. And save. As you can see, the format of the file is TAR file. It's gonna take a while in order to download this data. Okay, as you can see, it's successfully downloaded. Right now, I'm gonna go to the output folder from here. Okay, I need to extract the file. Then I have to put, or let's say archive it as the zip file, as I said before, as the compressed file in order to be ready for my plugin. First of all, I need to extract the file. Okay, the reason that what I'm doing this, I will show you right now. I'm gonna back to my qGIS environment. From the plugin, I have compressed file. If I browse to the folder that I downloaded Landsat 8 data, NDWI, you cannot see any compressed file. You just see the extracted file, and this is not useful. In order to get rid of this error, in order to make the plugin read our zip file, I need to do something else, and that's it. After extracting the file, I need to go inside. Okay, select all the bands and also metadata. Right click, add to archive. Archive format, it's gonna be zip. From here, you can change the name into ND. Okay, and click on OK. Now the file is ready. I can back to my plugin, again compress it from browse, from the file that I extracted and also created new zip file. You can see that this file is readable. The process that I done before, it's very useful. Click on open. That's it. In the next step, I need to select NDWI. If I click on start processing, it's going to start to estimate automatically, normalize a different water index. By doing this, it's going to create a new file, new folder for me in this at the same output that I saved my data after downloading. That I will show you. Okay, very good. This is the file that I extracted the data, Landsat data. Right now we have the created folder by plugin, and inside we have output. I close this one since the process completed. From here we can see. In order to add the estimated NDWI, I can use Open Data Source. The format is going to be raster. From browse, go to the folder that you saved your data, created folder, from output, and this is the file. By clicking on add, we can see the estimated NDWI. I'm going to give it different color from properties, symbology, single band, and from here we can change the color. Okay, very good. As you can see, water bodies with a dark blue are visible for us, including dams, lake, and the other bodies. Very good. As you can see from the result, we estimated automatically in the WI based on Landsat 8 data. This is very useful when you want to estimate this index for a large area. I hope the content of this video will be useful for you. So if you like these types of video, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for your attention.